On like the 25th floor of a hotel room, I could see the whole city. They put rooftop gardens everywhere. So you look out the window and it's green. I can't say it enough, but Hong Kong is a beautiful country.
Sean Fouch of Snohomish just returned from a dream vacation. His fortunes finally turned after 2 years of uncertainty and penny pinching.
I had to sell up my two motorcycles that I had. I had to actually, cut back on my diabetic medication and everything else.
That all changed upon the recent signing of this $1.3 million settlement with the Washington State Patrol. It's the end of a long ordeal that started on this stretch of Interstate 5 in August of 2022. Fouch was on his routine overnight run when this happened. His big rig collided with a State Patrol cruiser, which also had a dash cam rolling. Within hours of the crash, troopers saw video from Fouch's cab that showed the State Patrol vehicle cross several lanes of traffic into the path of his truck. Rookie Trooper Firawat Apposite would months later be admonished for his poor attempt to slow down traffic because of a hazard ahead.
You okay, buddy?
Days after the accident, the State Patrol's own expert crash investigator determined the rookie trooper was at fault. He relayed that in a recorded phone call to Fouch's attorney.
I, in fact, went to the lieutenant and instructed them not to write a ticket here because once I heard that was going to happen, I kind of went to bat for your client.
Despite the mounting evidence, months after the crash, Fouch was cited with negligent driving, a potential career ender for a professional trucker.
Tell them that they pretty much tried to railroad me. They lied, they falsified evidence.
Fouch, injured in the crash, was unable to work as the case dragged on for months. Only after the King 5 investigators revealed the discrepancies did the State Patrol investigate and drop the case, admitting an injustice had been done.
One thing we learned is that King 5 was dead on with their reporting a year ago. Everything you reported was accurate. We were wrong, and we're sorry.
The State Patrol's internal investigation pinned most of the blame on veteran Sergeant T.J. Johnson, who retired instead of facing punishment. And newly released records show Johnson's lieutenant was also issued a reprimand for improper oversight of the case.
King 5 News broke the story and made them stop and go, oh, wait, now there's people looking at this. Maybe we should, take a step back.
There was one more thing that Fouch demanded as part of his $1 million settlement.
The money part of it is not, it's great, but it's not everything. I wanted more of an apology from them than anything else.
And he got that. A letter with Chief John Batiste's sincerest apologies for the harm to your reputation and good standing as a professional driver. Sean Fouch has recovered from his injuries. He hasn't decided yet whether he'll climb back behind the wheel of a big rig or try his hand at something else instead. In Seattle, Chris Ingalls, King 5 News.
Man, Lord willing, I got some more auditing videos coming, man. Not of me. I'm not out here playing with these cowards. But I do, man. Relax. We're going to get to the entertaining stuff. I'm Trill and Bill reporting live from South Florida, man. If this is your first time joining us, the video is over. What will happen now is I'll give my opinion until I'm done talking. So you're free to leave if you just want an update on what the hell was going on in America. I ain't kicking you out either, man. You can stay. This the internet. I don't own it. Hey, man. I know, man. The auditing videos, man. I like I said this a minute ago. It's been a while. I don't know if it's the viewers, meaning you guys, or if it's YouTube that just tries to push certain type of videos. But I don't want to keep saying I can make those videos over and over again, man. It's just really not my niche, man. I be wanting us to know what the hell is going on, a la this damn story, family. These are our American heroes. Let me just start that, man. Like, they are our infallible American hero. But this man can't even go to work and come home. And trust me, he's not the only American, man. He's not the only American. Let me ask what to me comes as an obvious question before I forget it, man. What would make these police officers, lieutenant, sergeant, whoever the hell ever, want to lie about this? You see what I'm saying? And the first thing that comes to my mind as I speculate an answer, is it some type, I'm sorry guys, some type of statistic that they're trying to manipulate here. You know what I mean? I don't know, because when you're clearly at fault, there's video of it. And even the dude who's over, you know what I mean, how y'all be crashing in their damn body, including parked cars. He said, nah, man, it's y'all fault. So what would make you guys later want to document this as something that you charge the American citizen for? I want to also say, man, shout out to this guy, man. It seems like, and I'm not saying that anyone should suppose that from their standards he got enough, but it seems like from his standards he got enough. Too often we see these Americans, man, get into these situations with these cowards, and they kowtow to them, and it's like, oh no, they the cops, so we need to form some type of alliance here. Oh, you know, they didn't mean to do it, etc., etc. Nobody else gets that out, man. Nobody else gets that benefit of the doubt. Cops are always crashing into people and causing horrendous accidents. I'm talking about always, because for me, man, this is why I think it is. I have no proof of this. They just have that we control everything mindset. So it's like, nah, man, wherever I'm at on earth, I'm a cop, so everything needs to bow to and yield to me, even in traffic. So when he thinks he needs to stop traffic, he doesn't think like a rational person. He thinks like a cop. I'm a cop. I have control. I have authority. The world will stop for me. Not just that it should, it will stop for me. And we see how that worked out. You very lucky to be alive, sir. I forgot what they said they did to your ass, but you very lucky to be alive, because them some big ass trucks, and you know, you have a sizable vehicle, but not compared to the damn truck that plowed into your ass because you pulled out in front of it. Now, I hope you got your insurance money too, big dog, because that was the settlement. I hope you made them pay that insurance money too, man. And obviously, if you don't want to go back to work, if you want to go to work, that's the beautiful thing about being human. That's the beautiful thing about being American. Now he not only has some extra money to the side, that he has the liberty to. So, guys, it ain't no big story for me, man, until you compile it with other stories where innocent Americans did not, you know what I mean, get their names and reputations cleared, or did not go home again ever and walk away from those situations with their lives because cops made bad decisions in these vehicles. I want to specifically stick to the vehicles because we know the other stuff they do. But cops are notorious for making bad decisions in their vehicles. And I want to once again say, I think it's just because they're control freaks and they believe life will yield to them because they're police officers. And that's what gets a lot of us in very dangerous and violent and murderous situations. And I want to once again ask, what would make these cowards try to cover it up? And I already gave one, you know what I mean, supposition, but I also think it just ties back to them innately that they're liars, man. They're liars, they're manipulators, they can't be trusted. And if nothing else, they are loyal to the idea of that blue line that they have. And I say loyal to the idea instead of loyal to the blue line because they turn on each other and will turn on each other at the drop of a dime. This is what snakes and rats do. You see what I'm saying? And once again, I want you to know, this wasn't a cop watcher. This wasn't an auditor. This was an everyday American, like much of you, just doing his damn job. And the next thing you know, he's involved in a very situation that could have been deadly for someone with lying ass cops. And this is who these cowards are. And that's all I ever be wanting y'all to know. And, you know, I think for me, that is displayed more, you know, by showing the real-time encounters that Americans are having with them throughout our country than just showing auditing videos where people are out there auditing them. And I like the other ones too. I want y'all to kind of get a frame of reference for my mindset why I don't just run to those videos all the time, even though, like I say, they seem to be at least what the algorithm wants to see. You are an everyday American. I'm pretty sure many of you go home and go to work and come home every day and do some of these other activities that we see Americans doing that are very American, and then they simply have encounters with law enforcement officers and their lives change forever. So I had another story too, man, about a young man who got falsely arrested and now he's trying to get his stuff back together. Just be safe out there, man. Know who these cowards are. Know your rights, teach your children your rights, and enjoy this time in this place that God has given us, man. Very aware. That is my, you know, advice to you, because at any given time, we could all get into some of these cowards and then go all the way left. Try and be a report live South Florida. Tell me what you think. Oh, man. State cops too, boy. Y'all don't discriminate. The corruption just goes all the way up through the ranks. Damn near killed this man and tried to blame him for it. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.